after 3.
Crank up.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
We're live and direct right now. And I give the people a chance to come in while we just more vibes.
Oh, you share it on Facebook Live, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So yo, let me go up on my Facebook and share it too.
Yeah, in the meantime, yeah. And we're live right now. We just wait till everybody come in and stuff like that. Send them to the link that we have.
Let me find it on your page.
Yes. On my
hold on there.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, man, let me do all that sharing them first. No, I'm not seeing none. Who is really friend? Let me see, I'm not seeing no sharing it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm going to drop the. Let me see something now. Well, we like everybody's looking, everybody's coming in. Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to if you tag me in it, you would have shared to my timeline, not true?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Give me a second.
Let's tag it. You're right, teacher. You know, let me go to settings first. Allow things to run through on the timeline for now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
Timeline and tagging. You can post to my timeline. Friends. Well, on the job.
Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, accept my friendship, you know.
Long time, my lad.
You did?
Yeah, man. Edit.
Hi, Bev. We have Bev out to the UK. Andrea Smith out of the UK. Glenda, Florida. Big yourself up. Crazy. All right. We just guys just go and share the page in the meantime, and then we're gonna get
So up on the page there.
Yeah, I'm trying to send it now to your timeline.
Just go on my timeline and post or tag or something. Cause I just run it a while ago. Check it if it work.
Okay,
on the Teacha D.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just send it.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man. But I'm say share that link to your timeline.
Alright, so that's you. Okay.
We're good to go, you know.
Live and direct, as you can see yourself.
Let's go on the timeline. Hear about talk there.
Alright, so of course
we're good to go.
Alright. Yes, mad vibes, crazy vibes. I'm going to play one of your tracks and let just go and vibe in for a little bit so the people them can know what's up with the Teacha D and the thing like that. Especially, my favorite tracks here.
Yeah, I wish I could say it was easy. I wish I could say it was hard. It's not an easy road when you're born over what I say. Babylon say, it's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. You might lose the 9 to 5 work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. When so many people ask me, teacher, how can I be found? The text is just a flow and they are yearning for sound. They want to know how they can become a philosophy sound. So I told them all is welcome. Stepping out of Babylon, that struggle is real. They take you, put you on a mountain and try to keep you a lead. Your best friend turning against you. How would you feel? Prepare your meat for real. When you're born out of Babylon, say, it's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. Your friends friends say you crazy, say you mad. You might lose the night to my work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way, far way. This shit Babylon, they don't want no opposition. You be say they don't go love you better, they show you wrong. Remember them gather them power so big and the division. Remember them have them brainwashing in every nation, yes. Don't get me wrong, when can you listen to this song, yes. I'm speaking reality, and it should Jadala as a Rastafarian, yes. Do it without apology. It's not an easy road when you're born out of Babylon say, Babylon say. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way, far way. Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. You might lose the night to find work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way, far way. The righteous road from out of Babylon will never be
easy, never be easy, no.
Some Rastaman and family cut off them completely, cut them completely.
Yo.
Keep Rastafari in a control. Say long here is a thing, but only keep them one. Oh, I am the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Babylon, you couldn't stop it from wrong. No, it's not an easy road when you're born out of Babylon say, Babylon say. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way, far way. Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. You might lose the night to find work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way, far way. Yeah. I wish I
could say it was easy.
I wish I could say it was long, yeah. I wish I could say it was easy.
I wish I could say it wasn't hard, Lord.
Crazy vibes, crazy vibes. I'm gonna drop one more track, you know, because I love this other one that let me see this one you have on the album.
Jano.
Question. Do you love the music and not till you know? Conquering of the tribe of Judah, kings of kings, respect for ruler, Ryan from Solomon era, we queen of
Sheba.
You say you know more than I know. Tell me if I shoot or I lie, you are to let me ask you. Do you know Prince Emmanuel?
Is a question I'm asking again.
Oh, you belong reggae music and I tell her you know. Selassie, Haile Selassie. Oh, you belong reggae music and I tell her you know. Selassie, Emperor Selassie.
Oh, yeah.
Love reggae music and I tell her you know. Selassie, Haile Selassie. Oh, you belong reggae music and I tell her you know. Selassie, Emperor Selassie. In the morning, it's a laugh when you hear them. Teacha D just trying over here. Them when I need was I reach with the eye. We gone on a whole other wavelength. We don't get them. We rise up high, God, and we give them. Who think they know so much but common sense? I beat them. You never know Messiah Marcos. God, we say we read, but see, you're not read up, no. And I got to say you're not read up. But check it out before you try to discuss. This stuff. If you love reggae music, and I tell her you know. Selassie. Oh, if you love reggae music, and I tell her you know. Selassie. Selassie, Emperor Selassie. Oh, you belong to the music and I tell her you know Selassie, Haile Selassie. Oh, you belong to the music and I tell her you know Selassie, Emperor Selassie. So many singers before us sing songs of praise in chorus. Love visiting Rastafari, bring back from this year and never. So many try to defeat us. Many times they ill treat us, but
Rastafari way and that a keep us.
Rastafari, Makode, Kedama way, Haile Selassie. The power of the Trinity, His Imperial Majesty. Conquering
land of the tribe of Judah, King of Kings, was rightful ruler, royal blood from Solomon Eve,
the Queen of
Sheba.
music and I tell her you know
Selassie, Haile Selassie. You belong to the music and I tell her you know no.
Selassie, Emperor Selassie. Oh, you belong reggae music and I tell her you know
Selassie, Haile Selassie.
Oh, you belong reggae music and I tell her you know Selassie, Emperor Selassie, Rastafari,
Haile, Selassie are the first. Rastafari,
Lord of Lords,
everyone should know. Boom, boom.
Oh my gosh, yo, man, tell her, Teacha D is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And that tells her crazy vibes, mad vibe. I especially is so happy and honored to have you in my studio. And as you see, you can see the chat room, right?
Yeah, man, there is the chat room.
All right, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, big up Atlanta family. You know what I'm saying? Vivian Atlanta and the rest. I say everybody right now is all UK family right now. India. You know what I say? London, I see the Londoners, I see Brixton, I see Essex is in the building. You know what I'm saying? I see Suffolk in the building. I see East, West, North, South London, Newport, Wales, Belfish. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's get down to the business of things. Teacha D, it's been a long time. And I'm happy. As you can see, Teacha D, I grin from ear to ear because the man happy. You know, especially number one to get back the links with the man. You know me, I say from 2008.
Yes, 11 years now. 10 to 11 years now. Yes, I.
And ladies and gentlemen, before we will start it's not even an interview. It's a chat. Sit down and chat.
Link up.
Link up.
Yes,
so you know, I was introduced to Teacha D about 2008 or 2009, within that era, right there. We did the first. He came to New York City. I did the first interview with him in New York City, and.
Yes,
it was a beautiful settings in the studio. The whole vibes was out of control. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, the still photo, we shot photos and stuff like that. We did a photo segment, and the video shot was good, but no audio. After we finished, Teacha D said goodbye, and I went back to go set it up for YouTube. The whole thing was there, Teacha D dancing, doing all sort of stuff, no audio. And Teacha D, tell them how the whole vibe that we had.
I don't believe so you would have said that.
Yo, I take shit out of my face. You get it? Let me take shit out of my face. I'm going to show them some of
people
right now. Ladies and gentlemen,
people, let me say. My turn. Look at that. Oh, Ja, 2008, man. Yeah, you see my locks so it's short? Look for my locks so it's short. The locks short like this.
Watch the vibing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at me.
Oh, what you say? Pull up. Yo.
Talk to them.
Triple.
Look at him. Look at him on stage, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that, you know, when it comes to stage appearance, he got it. You understand? He got it. These are footage that's never been shown. Teacha D seen this footage since that time till, it's the first time you've seen the footage.
Yeah, but yo, that's our the first time in New York too.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that's how they a cool time to in January in the King.
Yes.
Yeah, some little show, and yeah, the interview was really the first live broadcast interview online. Yeah, you see the hat there? I don't even know
Yes.
where the hat there now. That hat, I was going through New York, and the man just see me and stop me and say, "Take this one," and just start write my name on the hat and thing. I think him take at the time I think about 10 US. Yeah, man. Boy, Triple, this is a good memory.
And for real, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take them back also to, since we on that, I'm going to take them also to another footage that I have that nobody has. I think I sent you something out of this before.
I know, 11 years Rasta. Cause January passed, make it 11, you know.
Look at it.
Yeah. No, that Teacha D is the alright, you see that song you played earlier? Mm-hmm. That song where you played earlier where yeah man, Rastafari way. This photo can tell you what was happening in my life. Number one, as you can see, me just a blossom, my locks, just a blossom. But I was also a teacher, so I have to find this middle way to keep the locks and still teach, and them attack me about my beard and keep all a meeting and say, "Hey, Teacha D, you're a good teacher. Just one problem with you, you're grooming of your beard." And so, yeah, and this is the time to when my parents them love me too, and some people in my family now start saying me mad out. Good teacher boy, I'm mad now, Yeah, so me study too much, me mad now. That's cool. You see, look on the locks, Triple. People, crowd of people, look at Teacha D's
footage that's never been shown. I think I sent you this photo once, I think.
Yes, Rasta. Yeah, man.
Dignitary in the studio.
Yeah, pick up Dignitary anywhere they youth. Good youth too, man. Years, man. Years.
Yeah, yo.
Teacha D 2008, 2009, 2008. Jalo. Yeah, that hat. I should have kept that hat. I think I lost it at a show. I'm not sure. That hat just went away. Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
mad energy.
So I had the energy that he has, especially in broadcast, like stage performance is out of this world. Really out of this world, ladies and gentlemen. And Teacha D, definitely enough respect on that. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to ask a question in the room, you could always do that. You know what I'm saying? I may have missed it, but please throw back the question each and every time, and we'll definitely go through it and stuff like that. Now, Teacha D, from that time, I see the growth in you. You understand what I'm saying? The whole...
You mean my locks?
No, nothing in the locks. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I saw his locks. I saw his locks earlier. It's supposed to be down and backside, down and wheel and back or whatever. You know what I said? Long.
It's long. So, yeah, but you know, Rastafari way, I know if it show you here and show long your hair be, or how far your hair reach, the itation, you know what I mean? It's how far your consciousness reach. Mm-hmm. So Rastafari, you know what I mean. Them can't see it still is a lot, but that is not what make I and I man Rastafari. You know?
Okay. Yes, since you said that now, give me the differentiation right now, because you have dread, and what you have dread, bubble dread, Rasta. How you differentiate it? You more can do it better than me, because when we see a commercial dread, what we just say. Dread, bubble dread.
Hey,
watch when you deal with guys who live the Rastafari way, a true Rasta. Yeah.
Well, I and I could not judge a one and say this man is a true Rasta and that man is not a true Rasta and then wait. I can only tell the I say within His Majesty's house there are many mansions, you know what I mean? We have 12 tribes. These ones have been around too from the onset. You know what I mean? You have the broomy, the bubble one who sweep out them heart, all badness and corruption, and we that we just sweep away. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you must know the history of who the Emmanuel lie to, and know the teachings of His Majesty too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I and I cannot attack a one and say, well, listen, the man there is not a real Rasta. Without locks, or if you have a ball part up at top, or some locks around the side, I and I can't really judge them that way. But I can tell the eyes still. It was written. Study a one actions. Study a man action, and you will know it. It was written. When you see a man candle, when you see a man light, you will know it. You can't just see it and know it.
The action and the works.
Yeah, man. So now watch what is shown at you and what is shown to you. Just look at a one. And not just use your five senses. Use the sense of feeling, and you'll feel it and say, wait, Rasta man. You know, and that's the best way I can tell you, because now when I see ones, I feel energy, you know what I mean? I know see ones again and look on them colors or him wear and all these things. I speak to one and feel the energy and I say, wait, this youth is a Rasta. Some man I know is a Rasta, them don't even know some of them are Rasta.
They don't even know some are Rasta.
No, them don't figure it out yet, you know. Them don't know yet. Yes, right.
So now, just a little recap for those who meeting you for the first time, and will definitely go. Ladies and gentlemen, you see when you go YouTube and put in Teacha D, and pop up like a sore thumb. You get me?
Yes.
And I don't want you guys to put Teacha D and Rastafari away and things like that. You want to see the whole, what I should say, catalog of music. And that's just what is on YouTube. You get me? But just put in Teacha D with nothing there and just watch the catalog of videos that they have out there. The videos them are so professionally done, and I'm going to touch on that, but I won't go touch back in Jamaica. Born and bred in Montego Bay. And what's the school that you used to teach?
Westmoreland.
Westmoreland.
In Westmoreland. I used to go to Manning's High School. This is the second oldest school in Jamaica, which was supposed to be the oldest. But they didn't build it when it was supposed to be built. They didn't do that. And the school now is the second oldest one. So I attend that school from the time when you have to take this common entrance thing and get between 80% to 100% average to be placed there. So from birth, you know.
So we are talking how many subjects you're talking about under your belt? 9 subjects.
Well, when I was leaving high school, I left there with 6. Because that's what my parents could afford. And after me leave there and start go teachers college, I went for some more. You know what I mean? So now I have 9 of them plus some other ones that I wouldn't say they are not like the rest. Just certificates of studying, you know what I mean? Certificates of studying and those stuff.
So
I am a person who I just have to learn. I just have to learn. You know what I mean? I stay a long time. When I'm on the computer, when I'm on the computer, I'm there researching stuff. Yeah, I just love load information. Some of it good, some of it just put aside. Yeah.
So as a teacher, you teach the subject that you teach, especially in the States here, is not an ordinary teacher teach those subjects. You know that. You teach physics. Math. You teach also chemistry. All right. Plus computer and bio.
Yes. Well, it sounds like a holy, but
listen to me. Compare to me a holy. And everybody knows a holy.
Let me explain what happened. People all over the world. Let me explain what happened. This is the truth from my end of the thing. Yeah.
But make him all break it.
When I was younger. No, the truth is when I was younger.
Yes.
The only thing that got me into that high school was my brain. My parents were my grandfather that I grew with was a cane cutter. Them cut cane and load cane, you know what I mean? And this man worked very hard to send me to school, so I could not afford to waste time. Yeah? So I know that I am there based on my brain power because my grandfather have no money to pay around the corner to keep me there. And at that school, if you did not have a certain average, you would be kicked out. So that are the first thing. The second thing is my father was living in the United States, Jah rest him soul now.
Okay.
And he told me that he is gonna file for me and bring me a US. So I am not sure what I'm going to do in the United States. So I try to learn a little of everything. Okay. That's what started the whole thing because I want to be an artist from a long time. Yeah, but you don't know, you go US and you don't know what you're going to do. So you say to yourself, all right, me I do some science or so. I'm good at maths already. When you're good at maths in those days, you're introduced to computer. I was in a class for computer when computer was black and white, monochrome. Long before, I think the first Windows I used was Windows 93. yeah, man.
Them IBM, whatever.
Yes, I. And we did it at that time in the at a higher level than what the children are doing now. We do it like the rest of subjects in CXC and not like some technical thing now. So we were taught coding and these things. So to answer your question now, I tried to learn a little bit from everything because what happened at that time, we were not streamed like the rest of children. That year of us, we were given a choice to choose like 15 subjects before. And then when we were in grade 9, we choose 9 of them to take at the exam. If you can afford, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You have to pay, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I carry 9 all the way up. And if you listen to them, brethren, you have accounts in there, you have technical drawing to draw a house and these things. You have computers, you have the 3 sciences, you have mathematics. Them all over, plus English. So I was just trying to be as good at most things in case when I drop in this country I don't know about, me can get a job. You get me?
Okay. So
and that happened really.
So ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
All right, everybody are big up. Ladies and gentlemen, you see him break it down real sweet.
Yeah, I never planned on it like me. I would learn all of them. No, I just realize that I am gonna go overseas.
So
I just want to make sure I am very marketable.
Yes, of course. Yeah. And that's a smart move.
Yeah, man, I just want to make sure, say, if I some science thing, we can do it. If I some technical drawing thing, we can do it. If a computer thing, we can do it. We just try to learn all of these things.
So no more time as an artist and you're at a certain location and a person may have like, a mathematical error or a little issue. You just say boom, 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 bam.
What do you mean? Even right now, brother. No, even right now. Even right now, I have people who link me in the chat of Facebook and give me maths problem and ask me how to do it. And say, yeah man, like that. But even now, right now, we can even screenshot it and put it in the chat. Yeah man, people who know me, and some of my past students who even now in college, them just link me like, sir. And I say, yeah man. And just type and say, easy man. And them say, respect, sir. And I say, yeah, man.
No, at that time you used to what, teach from say within the age of 13 to 16.
Yes, right? I was a secondary teacher at the
time.
Yeah, I went to a inner city school, you see. Let me tell you what happened there too. I was a secondary teacher looking for a high school to work, right? And then this junior high school in the Garrison area. The principal called me. No.
And it's not a nice area either. The Garrison area.
Triple, I did not apply for any job there. The principal called me. And said to me, say, Mr. Warren, and called me at that time. I have a job for you. And I laugh because I think someone prank me, I say, yeah man, who this? I'm like, I say, Triple, are you this? About the ramping and hang up on the principal in the bridge. And the man called me back. The man called me again and I said, teacher, like him say, Mr. Warren again. And I say, yes sir. When I realize now, say, it's serious now. The man say, I have a job for you. I say, okay. So come for an interview. I heard it, you do maths and science and these things. I say, yes sir. And computer too? I say, yes sir. He said, you don't have a job. I said, no, sir. He said, right now, I will just give you over the phone, but you have to come to an interview. I said, where? I didn't tell me. I realize the school close to I, because the school in the garrison, you know, King. I mean, you have one set of bad man here, one set of bad man here, one set of bad man here, four set of bad man. Right, so nobody want to work there, really. People are afraid, you know what I mean? So I, as a countryman, just reach a man, take up there, get a job, so I take it, you know what I mean? I was so happy. When I asked the man, how you get? Him said, you know, one of your friends applied here and could not take the job and suggest you. Yeah. Yes, that's how I get my first teaching job. And when I went there, Rasta, I'll tell you one thing. I went there saying, all right, you just do some teaching thing, build up my studio, and all these things, and maybe go back to college and pursue something in medicine. But brethren, when I went there and started to work with the youth, then realized the need, you know what I mean, like how the youths are. And I end up 11 years and 9 months for the move. Yeah, man, 11 years and 9 months.
Thank you, Michelle Dempsey, and all those who blessing up in the room and stuff like that. Yeah, and I saw just for the short time I get off the phone with you today. I went back and did some research.
Yeah.
You said something on an interview in Germany. I forgot which it was on one of them radio station with a slim white guy. He was talking to you about he was telling me about oh my gosh, what's this UK artist there? What's his name again? They did play a song. He did play the guy's song. Oh my gosh, what's his name again? And they asked you if you ever met him, and you say you know about him. What is UK artist name again, man? Oh my gosh. Alright, past that. Anyway, the guy said to you about the educational wise in Jamaica at that particular point. And you basically said that the kids that were sent to school, like forced to go to school, but they don't really have the concept saying that school is a must.
Yes,
they just go to school because the parents tell them that they have to go to school. Yes, and you were explaining that part. I needed to get back in that right now before we move on.
No, you see, Rasta, you know, the culture right now, which is a worldwide thing, is that the children, that I have been around, the children that I have been around and the children that I am observing now, you know, they just go to school as a duty. They know that I am of the age I must go to school. You know, and the truth is, parents are the ones who start to have them thinking like this, like, listen, you're just gonna go to the school until you're 18, then you can do what you want. So them not get the concept, like, you know, the school thing is for me to gather something powerful to enable I and I, you know, to move towards what I love and what I wish for. You understand? Even I never get it in the first place. Because I and I who wanted to be an artist from these times should have do music. I should have went to do music and no, but I just had to do some things to make my parents happy. Right. I reach in a teaching just to make my parents happy. It's on a way, but it's true. Because when my grandfather, I tell people, say, yo, remember Damien, the little youth, he's a teacher. You can see his light up.
Feel light up.
Yeah, them work triple, them work hard, you know what I mean? So yeah, try and make them feel good, you know?
Yeah, so from that time now, meanwhile, the music was what was digging, eating you out.
Yeah, that's what you want. But this is how teaching could work for I know, so I could do it for 11 years now. When I am in the classroom, it's like a big club. Every day is a different show. Yeah, because I come in and start teach, everybody's like this. No different. Big man, I'm telling you, it is no different from the stage show.
So you building up, you're having these kids them as your audience. You're building up that confidence, and
they are, and they are the most critical ones. Hey, let me tell you something. When I go out and do a big festival, you see, and sometimes I try my best to look, you know, perform, and you look at the front row and you see some people you know, you do a little finger point to make them know say me see you and thing. But when the crowd gone all the way back, you worse of the night, you can't see anyone really. That's easy. That's easy. But when you do a club show like 200, 300 and people right up, you overstand what I try to say? When people right up
close and personal. Yes.
Be careful of what you say now because I know like the one way down the back will never hear you.
Everybody
yeah,
right
so you have to perform, you know what I mean? You don't have no big speakers and no nothing a high energy now. So it have to be clean and powerful, Rasta. So the classroom was a very good move. Because now when I step out on stage, how I control the stage and how I even perform have a lot to do from what I learn in the classroom. Even my songs, must admit, I try to keep my songs catchy because when you teach people things, you have to be catchy.
And your songs them are so clean, no profanity, nothing like that. They're pretty much they're very clean.
Yeah, well.
No one then you may have one and two.
No. Listen, if you want to hear certain things in a song, maybe if you hear a dub play it, you know.
Yes.
And it must have been long before even Rastafari, because I have been doing recorded music from about 2001 professionally, 2001 professionally. Yeah. So I have some songs from back in the days. If you hear them Rasta, you say, wait, I teach you this. But as I say, when you grow in a consciousness, you just know that these things are destructive stuff and you try not to be destructive.
Very good.
You know what I mean?
Now, the first time when you came to Germany, you came to a reggae jam show.
Yes, sir.
Reggae jam show.
Yes,
and
sir.
that time your locks start growing a little bit, never reached not even half of the shoulder yet.
No.
The beard a little bit getting beard.
yeah. The precept a try. Yeah,
it's a try. We call them afternoon, what do you call it again? Like an afternoon shadow. You start getting the afternoon shadow.
Yeah. And the little boy a third man.
You see it. But even before that, the reason what gets you to Germany is you do songs in Jamaica at that time for producers in Germany. They used to send you the tracks. You do songs. And meanwhile,
in those times, I'm gonna cut it higher. But in those times that we have to use FedEx, when you finish the project in the studio, you put it on a DVD because we could even find you can't hold on a CD.
And a regular CD, yeah. 700 megabytes, something.
Yeah. We have to have 2 gigabyte, 3 gigabyte projects on a DVD. Put it, FedEx come at your house and you pay them and it move and it reach in Germany like in 2 days overnight, really, like a day or two maximum. And over time now, after doing a lot of FedEx with the songs, we start to find some site now where you could send large files. So long before these, no Dropbox. There was no Dropbox them time. The first site, and them get a little advertisement now, but the first site was You Send It. We used to use a site called You Send It. And it sent up to 2 gigabytes.
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
You send.
Long before we transfer and these kind of things, yeah?
AJ, big up yourself.
Man, we used to do. Big up AJ, same way. So we used to, this is what we used to do from Jamaica. You know what I mean? So we, Dan Tipper and I, Mr. Ice and I, we started this label called 10th Floor. We were some of the first ones.
10th Floor.
Yes, we were some of the first ones who started to work this way from Jamaica. Because a lot of producers used to fly to Jamaica, come to studio, record their projects and go back over. Yeah, but we now we're working with German producers using the internet as a medium to send these files. And I was a teacher still.
So now in Germany they know of the name Teacha D.
Yes,
so they know of the name.
Yes,
but in Jamaica They know you as a regular a teacher. He's a teacher.
Well, it happened this way. The first hit song that I recorded.
Was it smuggling, not smuggling weed?
No,
that was,
Smoke and Fly.
Smoke and Fly, yes.
Smoke and Fly. 2006 it was recorded, I think 2007 there. What happened was I was coming from school in a tie, went into the studio and there was a man from Germany there and the man was like, Teacha D, I need a weed song from you. I'm a kick back, I'm a think about it and I say, alright. Yeah, you know. And then play the melody and I was just playing around. And I just said, why should I drink and drive when I can smoke and fly? Weed must legalize. Smoke it on a whole of vibe. We just enjoy myself, I stop. And the man said, where you stop for? When me look through the glass. the man I jump up, so the German brethren I jump up, yeah. And the brethren who I record it, and my brethren him eye open wide, him say, where you stop for? And I said, what you mean what me stop for? He said, that's not my melody, brethren. This is not my melody, and that's not how I learned to do music. It must be original. This was like, when I fall in love, it'll be forever. Yeah.
Okay.
And the man said,
the Ken Boot version.
The Ken Boot version, because that's what the rhythm was doing. The rhythm of tam. So that was me warming up, you know, and just having fun. We just have fun. And the man said, "Will you stop for?" I'm go like, "Okay." Mr. No, but hey, it was an argument for about 5 minutes. Me I tell you, come here, I said, "No, man, I sing nobody melody, brethren. You must be original." And one of them said, "Teacha D, leave it there. Just continue, man. Continue." So when we realized, no, say it gone, the punchline gone. So we sing some things about Europe, and say legalize it, Bob Marley. So when it hit, I could not now go back to the school and say, yo, me have a big ganja tune in Europe. So we told no one about the success of this tune. So Jamaica have no clue.
What was
so me I walk through, I'm going to work every day just chilling. Go to studio, do like 20, 30 dub plates, go home, go to school, see me a one time triple, this is the joke. One youth in parents have internet and everything. You know my name as Teacha D. The man come in front of the class one day. Brethren, him is a past student. And the man come on the campus and come at the door and say, the teacher there, a big artist, you know what I'm saying? Why should I drink ganja? When I get so triple. But they had to do say, hey boy, get away from me. They say, hello, stop the noise at the gate. Go down there. What are you doing? He must say, teacher, this song big, me love it. Me want a copy me. I say, hey. We go outside to him, and say, easy man. So one time it almost
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. So also you did on the first site reading what Life Goes On, right?
Yes.
There was that track you did very good in Germany.
Yeah, that was actually the first recording to go to Europe.
Yeah. Did very well in Europe, and then of course you have the smuggling weed on the overstand rhythm and thing like that. So that was a good thing. That was a good look for you.
Yes, sir.
No, so with those tracks that you were doing within that time, brought you to the reggae jam in Germany.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, how did that feel?
There are no words. There are no words, Rasta, because the thing is, when you have a dream, you see, and you hold fast to that dream for like, remember, I teach for 11 years that time. So now I am on leave, and I am getting 8 months leave with pay. I'm gonna say, yo, I go
use up everything.
Yeah. I take that money, make that money stay and try pay some bills. I go and try half of my dream. And this guy, this brother, DJ Adirak, big him up. Yeah, man, DJ Adirak is a journalist working for a magazine who linked me online and asked me for a dub plate.
Okay.
I may just give him the Smoke and Fly free. I never charge him. Me just give him it free. Knowing say I want journalists and all of that, me say a man like this deserve to get a free. Me just give him it free. I'm a good youth, no reason with that.
You did help
And the
me
man
out too.
pay me.
You did help me out too.
Yeah, well, you have some. You see, you are a good youth. no, but listen now. This man came to Jamaica now. Because we link online, you know. He came to Jamaica and said, Teacha D, I'm coming to see you. I said, no problem. And you know what the man do? The man came and in the garrison where I live at the time, the ghetto in a bedroom, the bad man here I love people afraid of. Man came there and was at my house there with cook and everything cool. Come and have space there, you know what I mean? And him get a room and all this good. And you know, say, when one night now we play some domino, you know, I'm gonna look for him and I say, yo, how I can reach a Germany and do some show? And him say, Teacha D, your song was a big song back in 2007, 8. You know, people love it, but they didn't see you. I don't know how it will be, but I said, don't worry about man, me pay for everything. We just want to know the procedure. And then he said, well, you must be invited and this and that. And I said, you can do it. And then he said, I will try. And I said, once you can do it, we can do it. And brethren, we sit down and work it out. And reach a reggae job. So he was the man now who went to the sheriff now, the big man for reggae jam, and said to him, said, this, we have Teacha D. And sheriff now said, this is the big man for reggae jam. And him said, all right, you can do 2 songs. And you know, do one first. If the people like it, you can do another one. I'm gonna say give thanks. That's all I want. You see the tent, brethren? One of the biggest tent I have ever seen for music. You know, you see church tent and these things. I stand up and I say to myself, say, the brethren go up there with them thumb drive with the rhythm. You see them brethren bring I up, you know. And them bring a microphone, come give I. I'm going to say, when we run out triple.
Oh my God.
No, I never know what to expect, but when we go there, I say, why should I drink and drive? The people say, when I can't smoke and drive. Thousands of people say, when I can't smoke. And triple, when them say, me say, hold up. I couldn't believe. And yo, because the people, no, when you're in a Jamaica, brethren, most people in Jamaica don't know what is happening outside. You know what I mean? And the roots reggae music, may I tell you, man, the roots reggae music was getting so much support without our knowledge, really. Because although I know that the song is a good song, I did a lot of dubplate, I don't really know how well it is known within the circles. You know what I mean? We attacked 2007, that song was out, you know, and I was there now, 2011. Yeah. And when we do the second song, the people just, you know what I mean? And we just keep back and say, give thanks to the Most High Jah, Rastafari.
That's
what, yeah, man, that was a start. And backstage, two of the start come backstage. When I went backstage after the performance, some people come and say, hello, how much you charge for the show? No, I don't know what to tell them.
What to tell them because no, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, and that song, what was the title of that song again? Smoke
and Fly.
Smoke and Fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smoke and Fly. Yes, I. Yes,
oh my gosh. Yes, definitely.
2007, man. Yeah, man.
Okay.
More than a decade.
Hold on, we have to find it, you know.
Teacher said, I want you to listen what teacher said. Okay. Why should I drink and drive? When I can smoke and fly, must leave a lie. Smoke is an old vibe. Why should I drink and drive? When I can smoke and fly, must leave a lie. I just think I know we are bona. Okay, go down, them three go down. And the ganja we are bona that we done. Then okay, things go down. So you just legalize the weed and every baby will be gone. Then you want to perform all in a witch long. And if we know how we need them, we still have to go. I sleep in marijuana we are on. Why should I drink and try? Why should I drink and try? When I can fly and fly. full of vibes. Why should I drink and drive? When I can smoke and fly, I must leave alive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
I tell
I.
you, shit, and she said that was the track that brings you. Let me say, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, as I tell you, in catalog is crazy. All right, crazy,
Yes, I.
crazy, crazy. Now, there's another song that I definitely want to play also with you, and let's see if I can find out. Before, there's a track that you did. The
Yeah.
video is crazy. Calm down.
Yeah.
The video is crazy.
I think
At
the
one
video
point,
was.
no,
I think the video, the
listen,
concept of the video different. People like. I don't think people get it.
I had to go for my glasses because I thought that my eyes started getting bad. So I went for
Yeah.
my, no, real talk. Me go for my glasses and put it on. I said, no, sir, me not really see things. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
No, who
It
came
was
up with that
three
concept?
Teacha D.
Yeah, three
No,
teacher. You have you sitting down, the real teacher is sitting down, and like you have the
in the
two,
middle.
like
Two of them are a reason.
a reason with,
Yeah, but yeah, it overstand the energy now. The
Yes.
song is a reflection, you know. The song is a reflection of self. Calm down, cool down, control your emotions. Calm down, cool down, don't be a botheration. So this is a you know the song like when Michael say, I'm talking to the man
Man
in the
in the
mirror.
mirror.
Yeah, right, good. So now you have the teacher
It's better if you cool.
yeah, you have the teacher triple. Your head space. Cool it down.
Can you calm down? Can you cool down? Don't be a botheration. Can you calm down? Cool down. Control your emotion. Can you calm down? Can you cool down? Don't be a botheration. When I'm not turning you in, I can put you in that game. Very far from home.
God.
Best to live and not blind trust way. Maintain control. After that, you feel like you're king. Coming from within you. Stop
Fight that you just can't win.
without physical life. Better if you calm down, cool down. Control your emotion. Just calm down, cool down. Don't be a moderation. Calm down, cool down. Control your emotion. Just calm down, cool down. Don't be a moderation. What makes no sense can hurt yourself.
Jano.
If you take heed, he that hurt someone will hurt himself. But it's not easy to see. So any trouble that you put yourself in may not be the end of your road. Before you pass up, listen to retreat. There is
One simple thing you should know. It better if you calm down. Cool down. Control your emotion.
All right.
Calm
Definitely.
down.
I know that's
Yeah,
not on
man.
the album. That's not on the album though, because that song was done.
No, that one was produced by Perfect Giddimani for a rhythm that was released after the album was finished.
Okay.
You know, so it came out as a single.
Yeah.
Came out
Ladies
as a
and
single.
gentlemen, he has an album that is called Rastafari Way.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Now, the only one thing that I don't like with the album and is, and I tell you straight up, come here, you cool like that.
Yeah, what talk, what?
Too much song you give out, man. How much? 13? What? How much song you give?
Yeah, it was 13. 13. I had 18 songs.
Whoa.
No, originally the first try I made at putting together an album was 20 songs. And this one now, I was trying to create I was trying to create enough to make one long LP. And the problem was when I tried to get it into an LP, the man said, yo, Virgin, they too much.
Right,
40 minutes one side.
Because if you release too much song, won't that hurt you in a way too? Because you may have one song kill your other song.
Well, no. When you have an album, you don't really have that competition of songs like that. Just when you have singles. The thing about it is, the majority of people who listen to your music will probably just go for the one that they see a video for, or go for the one they hear playing on the radio. Because people don't really play your entire album on the radio. So when you look at the popularity of the tracks, you might just see the ones that are being promoted more, or But the truth is, but the truth is, when you're doing an album now, like when I was doing that album, the concept of the album, the songs had to work together to bring the message from the start to the end.
And also, was that sorry to cut it, was that also bringing yourself out with your new transition of the whole Rastafari?
Yes, Rasta. Yes, Rasta. The first album I tried to put out, which was not really a proper album, I just took some singles from 2007, 2008, and just put in 2013 just said this is a album. That is what you call a pickup album. Like it's almost a compilation. So this one now, I had the concept. I know it is going to be called Rastafari Way. So I was explaining in between and in the songs what happened to me and how it happened to me. So the song Rastafari Way tell you exactly how some of my family behaved when I was becoming a Rastaman. And I told about the values I learned from my grandfather. I told about
who was a Rastaman. Who was a Rastaman, right?
In him concept, him was a Rasta, yes.
But he cut later on. He cut later on.
No. I think you mean my father.
Your father
was a
sorry,
Rastaman.
I'm mixing up. Your father.
Yeah, my father was a boy, he was a Rastaman. But my grandfather is one of the men them who are Rastaman. I never know it. You remember me I tell you some people them are Rasta but they don't know it. If you think Rasta is a religion, you lost already. It's like, you're thinking in a different concept. Okay. You know what I mean? And this is the problem now, because I'll tell you the truth. When I started out first, I approached Rastafari way of living as a religion too. And because you're coming from Christianity, so you just move over into the religion. The religious way of thinking. But after you realize that it is a way of life which is different from being in a religion. So you have Rasta who are in a religion. Yeah, you have Rasta who are orthodox and go to church and do them thing. You have Rastas who are in a religion. Yes, sir. And you have Rasta who are grassroots in a nature. The way of life. So you have Rasta who can be religious, but be careful if you think all Rastas are religious. Religious and religion. Yeah, so Rastafarianism and them schism is I think if I can say this now from my point of view, so a lot of Rasta might try to kill me over it. My point of view is in the early stage, most Rastas become more religious. Because you're leaving from Christianity, most of us, and we go over. But when you start to overstand the energy of the Bible and show us the historical energy of the Bible, you start to realize this thing is bigger than for just call yourself a group, or would I say a club of people. It's wider than that. That's where I say, yes, so Rastafari will tell a whole heap of things when I go through the album itself. And how I discovered Africa too. In the last track, 13 Months of Sunshine, I told the people, look, don't watch what you're seeing on the television if you listen to that track. Because they will only show you people with flies on them face. But if you just go on the internet and search Accra in Ghana, Ethiopia, just do a search yourself and look at photos. Just start there. You can't believe skyscrapers, these things. A lot of people do not have the concept in their mind that Africa is more than some little hut with some bushmen and this thing. No disrespect to the bushmen who live that way of life. Them not overstand. To Kenya, these places are so beautiful, and you know, with cities, if you love city, there are cities there for you, you know. So the album wide like that.
Have you get the chance to do a show over the years yet?
No, I was supposed to go to Kenya to do a nice tour down there, and then there was an attack in this. It was a mall attack.
Okay.
And it cancelled that first one, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was an energy still. But
yeah, I got a couple followers from Kenya, and maybe about 5.
Yeah,
from
man.
Kenyans, they don't.
Big up the item in Kenya.
Yes, Kenya is also South Africa.
Yes,
South Africa also get. No, you look up to couple DJs and reggae artists that's been out there who been treading the grounds, treading the way for you, and also you show a lot of respect to them because they the way of their music and stuff like that you follow in certain trend and certain respect you give. Teacha D and Pliers.
Yes, sir.
Peter Touch.
Yes, sir.
And we have you like the concept of Bounty Killer, wherein I know you touch reggae, you know, dancer at that time, and
yeah, I will never.
You know,
I will never disown Bounty Killer and the music.
Yeah.
When I was going to high school, a Bounty Killer music we used to DJ like the style and the aggression, you know, because our high school part into two, you have Beanie Man fans, Bounty Killer fans. It's not like now you have Gully and Gaza fight each other. Those times are just music. It's still tense, but we never used to kill and them stuff, you know what I mean?
When I met you,
Bounty Killer too.
When I met you and you was doing the DJ part, the dancer part.
Yes, sir.
Similar thing as when I heard you talk about Bounty Killer in an interview, I was like, I foresee what you was doing in my studio because you chat the lyrics and it's like you were talking like a Bounty Killer more time and give a talk segment.
Yes,
and then roll out again. You did something similar to that many times.
Yes, so, no. You see the energy? The energy is this. When I was younger and I used to go to a lot of shows, I cannot and I did not enjoy our full joy just watching the thing just go straight to the end, from one end to the end, straight accurately like CD. To me, it never worth my money. It's like I was there, but I never saw a show. And because of that, and I'm doing the music I love to do and these things, I was always the person who enjoy when, if I even follow the artist to 2 shows or 3 shows in a row, they are not the same. The same songs, but the presentation is not the same. And that is what I enjoy about some shows that I went to. So my entertainment, I try. You're buzzing, man. You're busy. My entertainment, I try to keep my shows different. I don't just come and sing my song from start to the end. Not all of my songs, you know what I mean? I have some songs where I sing the first 2 verses. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna explain to you why me don't sing this 3rd verse. So when you hear my song, you get it. You get what my song is saying. Because a lot of people sing with them, and they don't get it. They don't get it. No, that to me, to I and I, you know what I mean? If you're listening to my music, you must at least understand that this is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to trick you into just moving around and you don't know what you're singing out of your mouth and what you're saying. So even when I present my music, I present it, I go like 2 verse in, and then the 3rd verse. It's like me just take out the main point and put it in the middle before me even do the 3rd verse. This is the main point. If you trod along as a Rasta man, do it without apology. Do it without apology. That is not the original cut of the thing. That come in between, like, this is extra for this audience. And sometimes I put them name in my song too. Like them, I do them a dub play. And people love it. People follow me 2-3 shows in a row and say to me, hey, when I see your show, it's like a different show every time. I'm going to say, give thanks.
Nice.
Give
nice.
thanks.
No, one artist, your particular, what I should say now, show a lot of respect, and because I guess he came out in the same area as you, Richie Stevens.
Yes,
a Westmoreland man.
Yes, lots of respect goes out to Richie Stevens, because in those days in Westmoreland, you're a countryman. And it was not so easy to get into the industry in Kingston, you know. And when you can look at a man who lives close by and see that this man is successful at it, this man come from the inner city area too, and this man make it. It gives you hope as a young youth growing up in the cane fields. Like, yeah, man, can bust you, man. Peter Tosh come from around there, so Richie Stevens come from around there, so
There you go. No,
yes,
there's a quote. There's a quotation that you take with you every time. I'm gonna buzz your head and see if you remember. A quote by Bob Marley. You always talk about that quote from Bob Marley, especially, you know.
Yeah,
I'm a
let me see. Hold on. Wait. Before we try to answer it, quote from Bob Marley, be careful.
Okay.
Be careful. It is not a quote from His Majesty that Bob Marley sang.
There you go.
That I say. No,
there you go.
The thing is,
there you go.
a lot of people.
yes.
A lot of people.
I stand corrected. Stand corrected.
A lot of people recognize these things through Bob Marley's music, but a lot of them are not aware that these things came from the speech of His Majesty, Haile Selassie I Kedamawe. So, I know, I said to the I, I respect Bob Marley. I will not take anything away from what Bob Marley has done for the music and Rastafari way of life. But are you sure it is not the words of His Imperial Majesty?
Could be the word of His Imperial Majesty. Until, I'm going to give you this start, until the color.
Yes, I. Say it, man, don't pull back. Say it.
Until the color of your skin.
Yes, I.
Any insignificance. And
strictly if you go on better, you know.
Yes. You're right.
Rastafari, let me say this, man. The words of His Majesty is life. Because, well, a life said. This man is a life said. You're a word of life too, you know. Be careful of what you say out of your mouth, Rasta. So when ones now hear it from Bob Marley, it is okay. When ones hear it from Teacha D, it's okay. When one hear it from 555, it's okay. But you must realize, though, these energies are the laws that were said to man. Say, yo, you see them thing here? Live this way, and if you don't live this way, a war. And ones now I hear about war, and I say, boy, you know, the man them mad, because everywhere is war. Yes, His Majesty said, no more first class and second class and third class and all these things. Even now, man mean, because I don't want to call him mankind again. Man mean. I go around with this class thing. How can you be surprised if there is a war? His Majesty said, the color of a man's skin is no more significant than the color of his eye. No significance. It don't have no significance. His Majesty said that. So when ones see, like in America or some other countries, even over here in Europe, ones racist and these things, them not listen what His Majesty said, ja. His Majesty was in front of the United Nations. Now let me ask the eye this. If an emperor, king of kings, plural, conquering land of the tribe of Judah, the defender of the faith, stood in front of the United Nations and said those things to them and them never listen. Who them are gonna listen? Bob Marley, the Teacha D. Who them are gonna listen? If an emperor, the seed of Solomon, the defender of the faith, stood in front of all of you United Nations and told you no more class business, no equal rights. And they never listen, Triple. Who them are gonna listen? Them gonna listen to each other. So I sing for the ones who are listening. You know what I say? So yeah, I always try to remind them, remember the law? You remember the law? You see it now, so everywhere a war, because they don't follow the law. You remember the law? Yes, Rasta.
No,
Give thanks,
definitely. On the album, you did a song with Echo Minor. How did you came with that? Both of you guys did that link up?
No, Echo Minor is huge in Europe. But you don't know him bigger yard. Him big over the world. Echo Minor was in France at the time. And him always link I on Facebook, you know. And him link I and I say, hey Echo, I finish up my album now. And him say, Teacha D, who you have featured upon it? Who the upon it? And I say, I alone. I alone upon it. You know what I say? Alright. Send me an idea. Oh, we just do a show like. He said, Echo.
Nice.
Alright, no problem. And Echo Minor was right here in studio. This is the studio. Yeah?
Wow.
He was right here in studio. And he sat right across from me. You can't see now, there's a couch here. And we just vibed the truth. Man traveled here and recorded that track. You know what I mean? So big up to Echo Minor same way.
Ladies and gentlemen.
One feature on the album.
Listen.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Catch him again. Man. Why
So I know what's the storm with the blue, oh no. And I know what's the heat and we face them a show. Jaja is my kind of machine, so I never feel afraid and I'm charging and charging. Jah will never leave you, never, no, you'll never ever be alone. Jah will never leave you, never, no. So give Jaja you every road. Jah will never leave you, never, no. So never ever feel alone. Jah will never leave you, never, no. So give Jaja you every road. This is our key. Jaja is always there for me. Open your eyes and see. Jaja give us victory. Jah is for me. Jah is for me. Jah will free us from captivity.
Don't be afraid.
Remember to praise Him. No, you'll never ever be alone. Jah will never leave you. No. So give Jaja you every road. Jah will
never leave you.
No. So never ever feel alone. Jah
Jah will never leave you. No, no. Pity that you wallow in
negative stress. Yes, keep your focus on some other things. Family, what's happening?
Live up in a righteousness. Yes, so Teacha D, you make a mind that I never feel no way.
It's hurt you, they try not to hurt you. The most I is always there. Jah will never leave you. No, no, you will never ever be alone.
Jah will never leave you.
No, no, so give Jah you every road. Jah will never leave you. No, no, so never ever feel alone. Jah will never leave you. No, no,
So give Jah you every load. Yes, I. Yes, I. Yes, I. Aye, aye. Never feel left alone.
never ever feel left alone. Give Jah
Yes, I.
Yes.
Yes, Rasta.
No man, the album tough.
I want to give thanks, Rasta. Give thanks.
Janik, big up yourself.
Yes, Janik, big up yourself.
Happy man. What are the AKA happy man now, eh?
No, big up yourself, Janik. No, you see, I don't think Janik has ever seen me and see my teeth. Life nice, man. Hey, walk around with a permanent screw face like my face tight and squeeze me. You know, some guy walk around like this. I can't do that, man. Like them face no fit them tight. No, Jai.
Newton, big up yourself. Lionel, I see you. You know me, I say, mad thing, mad by Miss Watson. Teacha D.
We got Miss Watson.
Yeah. Miss Watson out of Westmoreland, she at right now in Jamaica.
Oh, yeah, I say.
Westmoreland, you know the place that retrieve Betheltown area.
Yes, sir. We are someone. Them like music, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
You don't know them country again, man. So how long since how long since you're in Germany right now? How many years now? You live in Germany.
Well, I live in Jamaica and Germany. Yeah, we have two, well, not one, two, three destinations that I can.
Where you spend most of your time? Germany and Jamaica?
Of recent time, I have been spending most times here, meaning I only visit Jamaica 2 times.
So you live in Germany?
Yeah, about call it 3 years now. We spend more time here than Jamaica. But I go to Jamaica on a yearly basis, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes me there at Jamaica just a chill, but nobody down there not too knows me an artist.
Yeah. And if they do know say artist, you're considered a German artist.
Yeah, because once from Kingston. Hold this now, hold this idea. Once from Kingston, you know, forward and them mash up the place and them say I, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And them either say I perform forward or them say I perform after them perform. And once they say, you know, artists that are German youth. A German youth that bad. And I'm man see me, I say, where you forward from, Jam? I say, Montego Bay, man. What I'm saying, Montego Bay. Yeah, man. We just fly up with that. Man, at the plane, man. I say, really? I say, yeah, man. The man asked about John, you must do some music in Jamaica. I say, yeah, do it in the world, to John, you know. We do it in Jamaica. A lot of songs me send a Kingston King, whole heap of songs. And when we listen back the radio, it's a different man that sing it. Big up them artists that still they did well because the song did well and I knew it was a good song.
No, that's the thing that really pisses anybody off, right? I don't know how you look at it in that aspect because as a son, man, I get ripped off. You know, I say, man, no bounty killer, you send change go down, and all of a sudden, bounty killer, no, not bounty. You know,
I believe a lot of them, you know, a lot of them, you can't even blame the artist, King. You can't blame the artist because.
Who you blame, the engineer?
Yeah, because sometimes you go at a studio, you're a young artist and you go to the studio, and the man play rhythm and say, sing something, man, and you sing it and him record it, you know. And I'm tell you, no, man, sing something else, and you sing again and him record it.
They
And
have
when you
two
gone,
record of you.
yeah, when you gone, him just calling the artist who him really want to sing and say, yo, listen to the idea, sing this. So sometimes the artists do not even know that where the idea come from. Me I tell you because you know my seat.
So now, with that knowledge that you know now, if you could send song go anywhere, what do you do? Because even if you have everything copywritten any which way in the UK, whatever. But
they don't. They have them skill now. They do not have to take the word of your song. They take the idea.
The bottom word or the bottom
the idea, the creative idea
and stuff.
Yeah, man. Rarely them move into the same line because them want so well, you know. But what they do is like you may say, it's not an easy road on about now. To Babylon say. Them change it like. They know it's not an easy road. When you're born out Babylon things, very that easy road. To you now, if you're not smart.
You know your thing. But them twist,
Let's twist the melody and keep the same ideology. And the worst thing is on the same rhythm that you went there to create. So I learned from early now.
Yeah, because most of the time the rhythm also brings the song up. You understand?
Yes,
and things, so they definitely see that. Me definitely put blame on the friggin' engineer from the get go. Look here when nobody wanna say.
It's
as
possible.
You say, the artist, sometimes the artist, sometimes listen to me, you know, it's possible. I walk go on down there, you know what I'm saying? It's sad.
Yeah.
You understand?
True, man.
So now the knowledge that you know and you're doing good as I can say. And definitely I can say when I met you I could sit back more than anybody else and see the growth that you did and where you at right now is unbelievable. And you know it's beautiful how you have it. You know what I say? Beautiful, you work hard, and you know what I say, you still have more work going forward.
Yeah.
Now,
well
one thing I also want to say now.
Yeah.
A lot of time I interview young and artists coming up in the business, and the first thing them say, "Boy, I want to drop my album and stuff like that." Then I said to them, "Why you want to drop an album?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "Well, that's the thing to go." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Personally, I would not buy your album because I know nothing about you." I said, "Why don't you drop little singles out and stuff like that so people get familiarized with your name, get familiarized with certain things about you. Then you can work on your album because you have things out there." Now, again, it's different from the different genre, because especially when you're doing cultural things like that. And you also call yourself, you do reggae roots. Me need if you touch on that. Reggae roots. You understand? So it's totally different with a dancehall artist and with a cultural artist. Cultural artists normally do albums, dropping one or two singles, where you guys work mostly on albums.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Let us talk about why we have this rhythm thing happening. Before we even touch an album and so, let's talk about rhythm business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, an artist who is trying to go out there may not have this big machinery pushing them, you know. So if you go to a studio like what happened to I in the earliest, you go to a studio or you get a link to a producer that have a rhythm. They are thinking in a wholesale way because most of them just are trying to make some money. Yeah, the business them are run. So them have one rhythm and they plan to put some artists on it. We are at the beginning of this rhythm business.
Compilation thing, yeah.
Yeah, this compilation thing. So now a lot of young artists get caught and trying to get a hit on a rhythm. And this is more of a dancehall concept for real because that is how it started. You know, the reggae song had the version on the other side of the 45. And you just spin it over and give the man a mic and him DJ. That's why I name DJ. The MC thing. You know? So what happened now is they started to record this thing, and this is what came over into reggae music too. Because of the selector them too. So the market demands it because a few selectors, I don't want to disrespect anyone still, but there are a few selectors left who are selecting a message and can pick the singles going across to make the message continuous. A lot of the selectors now, they play the rhythms. So them drop a rhythm and have 2-3 songs on it and then mix another rhythm 4 or 5. So you just listen rhythm. You're not really listening to the messages. Really, because one rhythm have like 5 different things on it and you just listen to a whole mixture of different stuff. But the rhythm is the same. Now forward to the roots music now. In the roots music vibration, you create like an idea, then you create the song. And then you create the rhythm for the song and the idea. That's how it started. That's how the song process used to be. But now the song process have a different turn now where the rhythm came to you and you have to sit and try to fit a song on it. You get me? So my advice to the young artists out there who are trying to get a foothold in this business, if you get a rhythm to contribute to a compilation, try your best. If you are working on an album, try your best on that. Now, there are 2 ways. It's either one of the singles that you put out there hit and you just put an album around it, or you have an album and you pick a single and push it off the album. And then when the singles start to build up a momentum, then you can say, all right, we'll drop the album. So, it is no different really, the process. It's just one way is less expensive for you as an artist, where when you put a single and a rhythm and it's out there, the producer push the rhythm, and if the single make its way through, then you can just pull up all of the other songs you were recording and put around it. Okay. The right way to do it is to create the song, carry the musicians in, make the rhythm to fit the song.
To fit the song. Yes. Yes.
And you put
so it build around the song. Yes.
That's
nice. That's the right way.
Yeah, but now, as I said in closing, at the market now, I ask even the roots people to provide rhythms. Because they want to play a Teacha D and they want to play a Perfect Rhythm and they want to play a Sizzler, you know, on the same rhythm. And that's why the dubplate business is even still alive now, because people can cut like all the artists they love on this one rhythm.
Yep. There you go. Now, Teacha D, your album is out.
Yes.
As I said, your album is out, Rastafari Way. Where can the audience get your album? Who's the distributor right now? What you have? CD Baby, iTunes?
No. If you remember, I started this label called 10th Floor.
10th Floor. So you're still going with 10th Floor?
I still own it and I still distribute through it. And I spent a lot of years trying to figure out how to get this distribution out. Yeah. So I distribute online through TuneCore. That album, that one. So you can get it from everywhere really. You can get it from iTunes, you can get it on Spotify, you can get it on Tidal. Any one of those music providers you have, you can get it in an MP3 format. Yeah, there are no CDs, no physical copies. You just put it out as that.
And that's the new thing that's going around right now too.
No, the thing is, a lot of people are doing streaming. And streaming is, I believe streaming is going to damage the physical sales more than how MP3 was damaging it. You know? But the thing about it is you can bring it anywhere. So in this music business, if you are going to move forward, you just have to move forward. Still, I would like to create some physical copies for people to enjoy. And that is it, you know, full joy. But the energy is right now.
And it's
on your iPhone.
And it's less expensive too, that way, because all they have to do, they buy the album, download it, and if they want to burn it for the car, they just put in a
Yeah,
a
that is
CD-ROM
true.
and just burn it. If
Yeah,
they
man,
want to
that
keep
is
it on their
true.
computer, they have it. So it's
Yeah, man,
even
that
less
is true.
expensive than the hard copy.
Yeah, man, that
Understand?
is true.
And that's the music way. Definitely.
Sorry.
So, being what do you fear most in the music business?
Sorry.
Mhm.
What do I fear most in the music
In
business?
the music business, yes.
Oh, Ja, what? How can I answer this? Hmm.
Experience.
Fear. Rastafari, I
Mhm.
must tell you something. It might sound a way when I say it now. But I say I no really can answer this like what me fear. I don't know how to answer it. I don't know how to answer it. I don't know. Cause this is the thing. I am a Rasta man now who see everything
Mhm.
as a way to learn something.
Okay.
You prove what I say? You get what I
Mhm.
say?
Mhm.
So I don't really carry a fear towards anything that come towards or move towards I and I.
Mhm.
Because even when I tell the I say them steal some of my songs, me learn. I
There you
learn
go.
what not to do again.
There you go.
Yeah, I go to studio and don't matter how much rhythm my man I play and say, boy, teacher, you know, have something, man. No, if you want I to create a song, I will create a song.
Get that song. Mhm.
Yeah, but not tell I said, try something. No. So, all of these experiences that I and I have been through, good ones and bad ones, I don't have no fear for them, Rasta. When them forward, they
Mhm.
forward for a reason, and you try to learn from them.
Mhm.
You over the way I said, triple.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Now.
it's a reason why these experiences came. I
Mhm.
was either doing something wrong, not focusing, whatever it is that whatever came forward. I
Mhm.
and I embrace it and say, oh, give thanks. That is what happened. All right.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Learning process, learning
Yes,
experience.
sir. Mistake is a way of learning, you know. So anything that step towards I know this music business
Mhm.
is a process for I to learn some more about this business. Yeah.
So, Teacher D, within yourself,
Yes, I.
I'm throwing this word at you: success. How
Yes,
do
I.
you define that word within yourself?
Success is an ongoing process, and it has to do with what goals you set for yourself.
Mhm.
The first time my song was played on radio, it was a success. The
Oh,
first time I was on tour in the United States, it was a
it was a
success.
success.
When I met you and did that whole show, it was a success until I lose the files. But
Thanks for reminding me
yeah,
again.
yeah, 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 yeah. That is what I use to trouble you as my brethren. Every every move towards whatever
Yes.
plan you make is a success. Now the energy is how high do you set these bars
Mhm.
and how far are you away from the next bar that you set? That is how you measure your success. So if I say, all right, I am working on a new album now,
Mhm.
and I wish to finish it by this month, I was not successful in finishing it by this month, then I know I finish it by next month, and then I have successfully finished the album. So you understand what I'm saying? Is how is our
Mhm.
one measure his
Mhm.
own
One set, yeah.
happiness
Mhm.
when do. That's a
That's the
success.
best. That's the best. The best
Sorry. No,
explanation we have
no,
ever get.
Rasta. You have
Yeah.
some
A
man
real
who have
talk. A real
house.
talk.
Rasta, you
Mhm.
have ones and ones who have big house, big car, pretty lady, enough babies, and still miserable.
Mhm.
Them not
Real
successful
talk.
yet.
Real talk.
And you have a
Uh,
Rasta man with one little farm and it bears some nice fat cabbage and the man farm was the man successful in that thing. So it's a personal measurement for a man, yes sir.
mhm.
That's what I say. It's personal
Last year.
measurement. Yes sir.
So as an artist, someone just type in the room say if Teacher D already taken by an empress.
Well, the truth is the king and the queen crown same time, not true?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Let's say yeah, I'm an empress of my life, of course.
Okay.
And to tell you the truth, I just Rasta way of life because before even Rastafari I had an empress in my life too. I lose an empress too because I'm so mad and yeah. So the truth is,
so you last time doing the transition of the Rastafarian where she say,
listen to the song, brethren. You want line on there. You want line on the song and say, you can't trust them to prepare your meal for real. King. That's straight from the original answer. Yes, sir, And I have always had, it's just that some change and them say I change and just a different levels of go on right now, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could say it was easy. I wish I could say
listen to the words, bro.
It's not an easy road when you're born out what Babylon say. Babylon say. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. Far way. Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. You might lose the 9 to 5 work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. Far way. When so many people ask me, teacher, how can I become? The blessings just a flow and they are yearning for some. They want to know how they can become a Selassie son. So I told them all is welcome. Stepping out of Babylon, that struggle is real. They take you, put you on a mountain and try to give you a deal. Your best friend turning against you, tell me, how would you feel? You can't trust them to prepare your meal.
To read. You hear that?
Babylon say, it's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way.
Far way.
Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. You might lose the 9 to 5 work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. Far way. Yes, you Babylon, they don't want no opposition. You be say never go love you better. That's how you run.
Remember them girl and them powers of
vision. Remember them have them brainwashing now every nation. Yes, don't get me wrong when time you listen to this song. Yes, I'm speaking reality. And it should Jagala as a Rastafarian. Yes, do it
without apology.
It's not an easy road when you're born out of
Babylon say, Babylon say.
It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. Far way. Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. It's a 9 to 5 work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way.
Yes, I. Never be easy, never be easy.
And I know some Rastaman, them family cut off them completely.
Got them completely, yo. Babylon say, Babylon say.
It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way.
Far away.
Your friends say you're crazy, family say you're mad. You might lose a 9 to 5 work where you are. It's not an easy road when you choose Rastafari way. I wish I could say it was easy. I wish I could say it was easy.
What thing?
Yes,
This album, I definitely know that it wasn't hard for you to choose out the track to lead the whole album. Because as you say, stepping.
It have a transition, yeah.
Transition.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful transition. No,
Yeah.
we're going to wrap up we're going to wrap it up anyway. But definitely, Teacha D. Who is your friend? What type of friend you keep?
Yes. Well, you ask I some powerful questions. I want to tell you, sir, I have friends in all walks of life. I have friends who I do not approve of what they are doing. I do not approve of the way how they see things, but I am still not going to disown them as a friend. Because I pray more times to the eye them would have see the light and step away from certain things. And I am one who always a try and I try tell the ones and say, yo, you know. So on that level, yeah. Now in I and I closer circle, I have creative people. And it's not that I choose them. It's just so the earth works. When you are on a focus and you are on a level of consciousness, you see the ones who are not about that, them fall off by themselves.
Yes.
By themselves. You don't even have to run away a man, you know, or a woman, you know. Once them not connecting with you again, they will take away themselves. Sometimes you wonder like, wait, what happened to that bridge? That bridge, you know, y'all try call him and I'm give you some reason why. You know, can him just not go stay around anymore. So this is the energy now. I man is on a trad where a consciousness and a oneness and a love and a peace and a home for the youth them and food for the hungry belly. And them trad them in the pan. That me I say. Love. So you see, some of the ones them who I even keep as friend where I try tell yourself to avoid certain things, if they are not willing to do this, I and I man will not be going to their level.
Yes.
But I now go disown them still.
Yes.
Because I can't just cut them off because I don't know. Because I know ones and ones too who in just get up one day, wake up out of the sleep and say, yo, me just realize. I mean, look how long me I tell you.
Yeah,
and them on a trad now. You know what I say? So I now go judge ones and ones too harsh. But as I say, in I and I circle now, creativity, people who speak light, people who speak life. These are the ones me reason with and keep more contact with. I'm still periodically check out for the ones them who we think you know, really listen, you know. Can't give up on them because I love everyone in a job. You know what I say? I love everyone, you know.
No.
So, yeah.
I also want definitely show enough respect to Claire in the room right now.
Yes.
Because I remember the first time she come and she said, Triple, I have an artist that I want to check out and you know. Yeah, who? He said Teacha D. I said, Teacher who?
Teacher who?
She said, Teacha D.
Yes,
I said, Teacha D.
Yes,
I said,
Yeah,
I said, no, Teacha D. She said, you know Teacha D? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, when you speak to Teacha D, ask Teacha D if you know 555. It didn't take long. She came back laughing. She said, as soon as she mentioned my name,
yes,
they start telling her about me, and again, a lot of respect.
Yeah, man. Big up Miss Kislak, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear. She have the media thing covered and locked, you know what I mean?
Yes.
When they come on to radio placement and these.
Yes. And and what I like about her too, she's very organizing, Tina. Very organizing. Yeah, okay. I want this interview to go well, real good, and I want this. No, Teacha D, got it. Like, trust me, I know Teacha D got it. So definitely Claire in the room. I know she probably turned red, purple, pink, and she's blushing as always. As always.
No, Rastafari, the only requirement, because this is the thing, you know. This is the thing, you know, with the independent movement. Ones and ones have their part to play in this independent movement. Because this is what love is, you know. You hear what I say? This is what love is, you know.
Yes.
A lot of people think love is dependent on certain things. Like ones and ones. There's no such thing as unconditional love. It have conditions and careful, you know. Careful. So you see the independent energy that goes around now. Ones and ones will connect and say, yo, I love this energy. I wish to be a part of this energy and I wish to do this and I wish to do that. And so we work. Because even we see a man a producer already, and not have no money. but we like the energy.
Like the energy.
And we give him a song. A man call if a show him, say him not have the money. But we like the energy.
Right.
And, yeah, so I just saw everything work. So, we give thanks to ones who, yeah. And big up Perfect Gidimani too. Because there's a whole different story.
That's another entity.
A whole different story.
Yeah,
that's our next interview.
Touch real fast and get it.
Touch real fast. Well,
you and him is hooked up right now into a lot of working together in certain things.
Yeah, man.
Who's working with him? How is that?
Just as I said forward, the circle of creative people. When you are a creative person and you try to create, the most I always just send creative people around. So in the days when I try create, give the man just appear and say, hey, you like how you sound. Do this and do this and do this and work on these two things and do this and those two things. Oh. Refine up these things and refine up that thing. And it sounds good this way. I like that. I want to tell you, this is not something that a lot of young artists can even say. Because this business now, the ones who think competitive, the ones who think too competitive. You hear me say? Competitive plus too competitive.
Yeah.
Right, and the ones who think cutthroat, these kind of artists will never try to see will never see an artist on the road and say, yo, I love what you are do. You see what you are do now? You can do this and do this too and do that too. And you know you can move to this and this and this. So Perfect Gidimani is a person like that now. He's a person like that, a Rasta that. Yes, the creativity just increase when it reach the Perfect Gidimani. Because him is a person who create fast. I realize now that my speed wasn't even. I was creating but too slow. yeah. And even now, I know the speed of the party. Yeah? They give up anywhere I'm there. Yeah, man, the man is supposed to create about 3 songs a day, man. I mean, the man, Yeah, man, big him up too. Billboard success with that album. I had a track, a combination with him, and that album that was on the Billboard for him.
Very
yeah,
good.
man.
I'm trying. I lose that article with you, and I'm trying to find it, and it's driving me crazy while you're talking.
Yeah.
Because the article came out, a news clipping came out. Yeah. It's on your page. I don't know what happened. I lost it. Talk to me about that.
Yeah. Which one? Which one?
All right. It's driving me crazy.
If you want to talk about forward black man,
it's something with kids. I think with
stuff.
Yeah.
I did that share.
Doing a lot of work with kids right now. You still do.
I have never abandoned the children. A lot of people look at I who move towards music and say, stop teaching. I didn't stop teaching. But just stop teaching children and I move to them parents now. So yeah, them parents they deal with it at the stage show now, yeah. But the truth is, I always try to help them. And my move towards my dream has been more powerful than most of the things that I have been saying in the classroom. You want me to explain it? Don't do it fast. When I was in the classroom telling them, you must pursue your dream, you must do this, you must do that. Them know some want to be an artist. Them see me and sing at the concerts at school. Them see me at the fair. Them see me on television when the Rising Star was going on. The very first stage in a Rising Stars, I was representing Montego Bay in the top 10. You understand what I say?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, enough people don't remember that.
Yes.
And the first time the name Teacha D go all over Jamaica, but for the end of the day, the children know that this teacher is an artist and him love singing him this and him that. So I was in front of them telling them, do what you love, focus on what you love and choose to do this. So when some of them saw me leave and start to pursue music, then believe me now, say, yo, pursue your happiness through what you love. So some of them write me back on Facebook and say, sir, you do your music now. I'm so happy to tell me, say, yeah, man, give thanks. I say, how are you? And them say, sir, me I do this and I do that. Them get it. Them get it. And them see me do it. So what kind of person would I be to be telling the children, pursue what you love, do your dream, go for your dream. And them see me I watch my dream.
Yes.
We see them like,
a living example. and living success.
I saw just say, you know, it was written, you know, they say when you see Jah works first, because no matter what you're doing, King, when Jah works reach you, you have to get up and move. No matter if you have 100 degree and a master's. Yes,
true.
I saw just say, deal with Jah works first and everything shall be added unto you. Deal with righteousness first, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Once and once know, you know, but just a remind them still.
Teacha D, I should say.
Triple, we don't have enough time for
we
this.
don't have enough time for
Triple, how much years now? 11 years?
Oh my
God.
God.
We stop doing the maths, man.
No,
when you see Teacha D, I jump around and say them on tour and they was that
ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I know Teacha D before there was evil chronics. You hear me?
Well, be careful because we don't have to compare. But yes,
no,
the truth.
Yeah.
That's
chronics. Who else we can talk about? You understand? And Teacha D.
But you see, it all come down to where we say forward. Say, the thing is, a person, everyone have them dream. And each person dream of a different level. And each person are at a different part in them dream. Now, the truth is, I love the youth, the movements. Maybe it come from the teaching, you know what I mean? Because as a teacher, you can look in your classroom when you see one of your students get high grades and him get scholarship. And you see him gone and you watch him and you know you keep a track of him and you say, yo, them youth go hard.
And you feel good because he came from out of your hand. You're stable, yeah, definitely.
Thank you, sir, thank you. So this thing now transfer with I. And maybe someone has to tell I already, hey teacher, you're actually not aggressive enough, man, and you must be more competitive. Them not get it. Because when I look and see the ones like Chronics and all of them, when I see them I jump up on stage, I smile because me love this. This is what I see as the next step for the youth them to do. This is what I see the youth them should be doing. So I am happy to see this. All of them. You know, I don't have no farmer energy, as me I say. when they ask me further, I don't have no energy if you look upon the man, them thing like, yo, John, them youth, oh, yeah. No. Because that not help.
Negativity.
Yeah, I alone can't walk around. I alone cannot walk around and say, yo. Remember, even Yahshua, when they talk about Yahshua, them say them have 12 disciples with him. And some fisherman can say, yo, forward. Taxman, come on.
Yeah,
so when you see some other youths spread the word of His Majesty, give thanks, man, and say, yes, youth. Strengthen the youth, man. No weakness.
There you go.
Yes,
no, Teacha D, when you go back to Jamaica and go to your former school that you teach,
yes,
how is that? And how do you the principal, how do you the teacher, how is everybody? Because I know definitely them I said, listen to me, this was one of our teacher here.
No, let me tell you, it's the first time.
Yeah.
The first time I went back after I resigned. A matter of fact, I never resigned yet. I went there to a meeting because at the time when I was going to resign, I have about 27 shows lined up for me move to in a May. I'm reach up there about that June. Now, I go in a car because I have some brethren with me now. So the car now tint up and I go through the gate and we reach at the gate. Because all of the brethren are roll with you get a bus, so you have an entourage, The first, you don't tell a lie. You don't even know how the entourage farm. Those 3 man know say your thing I work now and them just forward with 2 brethren. For you know it's a 10 man in a 2 car. You don't know what happened. But anyway, we say we go up at the school and about 3 car away. Every man want forward, We open the door and when we go at the gate and the security open it and see me, the security just bust the gate because I'm happy to see me too, Because me there leave, remember. King man, the first time I went back to the school and come out of the car, I just come out of the car to walk up towards the school. The entire school. Everybody empty out on the corridor. And the children start scream. I mean the little children from grade, I can't tell you, King, up to 9. Me just hear screaming.
Oh.
Yeah, me feel good. No, I feel good because these people happy for me because they know the energy, brethren. They know the energy. I'm a perform for them. I got one little thing for them, perform for them. I carry a book for them, pencil for them. And alright, me have a picture as my profile picture now. I go back in there and just hold a little youth and I show him for writing name, man. I just go through all of them and look for them, and some remember me, and the younger ones who never reach in my class know me but never reach up at the secondary section, you know what I mean? Me say that was one of the best feelings. To see all of them just celebrate with me. It's not the first time. So until now, you know, we have connections with the teachers, the reason and stuff. Always there, you know what I mean? We try bring some books to them. We try send people to look and check them. They don't know the principal, and that principal is no longer there. The new principal, I went there, and this was the one we did the concert for. Yes, so we just give thanks. Yeah, them no burn eye out. No, the first principal cried when I was going to leave. The first principal said, "You're not coming back, you know." I said, "Back."
Yeah, deal with back.
No, wow. Yeah. She was happy for me too, but she was kind of have mixed feelings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had one teacher doing computer, sciences and maths. At that time I value about 3 teachers, so when I left there they had to hire 2 teachers.
Hire 2 teachers to feel that.
Yes,
wow.
Yeah, man. So it was a good energy still. I give thanks now. I learned a lot from that experience. Yeah, man.
Teacha D.
You have a few children.
It's always a pleasure. Let me say, and I'm glad I get clear, bringing up your name here. I'm glad I get back the link. I know we get back the link with you. That link will never be.
You have the album. You have the album loaded there. You have the album there.
Yeah.
All right.
We still got it because what happened?
So I can request a song off of the album, sir.
We don't have the full album, but go ahead.
Oh, you choose. Okay, no problem.
No,
you can choose.
Which song is that?
There is a song named Stop Follow People. It's a powerful tune. You see? That's what I tell about the album now. No man, it's on the album. Oh, but here and now. You see it? That's what we talked about earlier. So when you have an album out there, you have some popular tune with just shot that you just have those, yeah? But in between the album now, you have some messages for the people them have to hold. That's one of them, Jack. Stop follow people. Yeah, man, powerful tune. Tell you them say, listen, stop follow people. Do what you feel do. Yeah, man, like that. Just do what you feel do, boy. Stop follow people. Yes, man, like that.
One thing.
That's the message I want to leave the guys them with, you know.
Yes.
All of the ones in the chat
in closing,
in closing, I want to big up House of Rhythm out of Austria. Yeah, I want to big up AJ in Canada.
AJ!
Big up yourself, you know. Worldwide thing I'm going on, chat. I want to big up Janix same way. Yeah, I want to big up all of let me just make a quick run through. All of the ladies, all of the items, all of the princes, all of the princesses in the chat. Big up the item self, all the empress them same way. Big up on yourself, yeah?
Somebody said Teacha D, sing it Teacha D.
Sing it.
Sing that song. You know.
No problem, man. I might sing it, I know it.
Before you touch this song, have you ever go somewhere to perform and somebody come to you and say, Teacha D, I want to sing this song. And you did this song so long because your catalog of song is crazy. Yeah, and you have no idea, like, remember the song.
No, let me tell you the best example of that, yeah? Me know my song, man, but here the best example of that. Mm-hmm. Some person come to you and tell you about a song, but them give it a name where it's nothing like the one. Yeah. So like this song now, like, just do what you feel do. Do what you feel do. Stop follow people. You know? Stop follow people. Yeah, so it said, when I was a young man, a growing child, I used to pressure my parents to buy the latest style, everything. So, them come to me and say, hey, you can't do the latest style tune. No, because one line, one line,
and they just take that out of it.
One line said, I used to pressure my parents to buy the latest style, everything. One Monday morning, I was going to school. Papa stopped me at the door and can't take it no more. He say, stop farm fool, boy, do what you feel do. Do what you feel do, just do what you feel do. Do what you feel do, just do what you feel do, boy. Stop follow people. Yeah. So sometimes when I'm saying, just do the tune, the man, the tune, the latest style, and they're like, latest style. And I say, sing it part, and I say, tell I the latest style. I say, oh! Yeah. So sometimes, them have them own name for your song, and when they come to you and say, Rasta, sing the tune, man. Sing Not an Easy Road. And you're like, not an easy. Oh, you mean Rastafari? Yeah, man. Not an easy road, and you're born out of Babylon Sea. Babylon Sea. Yeah, that's the only time, you know, we fall in these traps, you know. You're stunned, like, not an easy road. Oh. Now, you mean, mine a Buju, son.
Teacha D, I tell you, we can talk from now till the morning.
Yeah, man. Time, you know.
The respect and the love and the link, As I said, I'm glad I have the link. No, it will not be broken. You know what I say? Good, so trust me. Good. Yes.
Big up yourself in a 555. 555. With no decimal point.
Hey.
And point, the general.
When you come New York, Star?
You know, recently there were some discussions about getting there were 2 shows. I suppose so. By this summer I will know what is happening, you know what I mean? But I have not been there for a while. But you don't know, working with perfect good man.
Anytime the States, let me know.
Yes,
if you go to California, don't call me and tell me say they're in the States.
Oh, Cali.
All the way to Cali.
Nah, man. Hey, just remember I said New York is my place too, you know, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I so love New York. We've been there, you know, man. Many times too.
Yes.
So yeah, I just tell you what's happening now. Based on the concentration of how the independent movement is going now. You know what I mean? A lot of work I am doing in Europe. A lot of work, from some clubs to some small festival to large festival. Even right now, negotiations are still going on. And that is one of the reasons why Jamaica can only see me for like 2 weeks out of a month. Because if you check it, when you fly to Jamaica and you're there at Jamaica, by the next 2 weeks you have a show. And the thing is, if you're not there at least a week before, the promoters get nervous, like, they want to cancel because they don't see you. So
you're doing Reggae Jam this year again?
No, I'm not doing Reggae Jam this year again. No, it's not the way how Reggae Jam do things. You have some festivals where just they put you this year, next year you rest and put you the other year, you know. Keep the thing fresh and circulating.
Hopefully you may do Rataton, right?
Well, Ratatam is a festival I would definitely love to perform on that big stage.
I'm keeping my finger crossed on that, and hopefully I will be there this year, you know. Like that. So.
Yeah, man. Spain, nice place, man.
Yes.
Nice place.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. We give thanks, man.
So, one love, one aim, one destiny. You know what I'm saying? And
oneness king.
Rastafari way.
Alright. Blessed love and give thanks to you, Triple.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Where said the next 11 year again?
No, man. No.
Yo.
And again, we make sure I drop my email address as a reminder. Listen, anything as you spit it out, and you clear your name on it, I want to see it in my back. And don't be like them other artists will tell me, say, yeah, man, you're triple, don't worry about that, man, you're good, man. I'm hear a song I drop on me, say, don't want to my song.
No, Rasta, no, Rasta, no.
Oh, you know, I forgot about you, you know.
No. Rasta, the only issue I have as an artist are the jingle requests, because a lot of DJs ask for jingle on Facebook in the message segment. And if I don't write it down in a book fast enough, for the day, like 20 new message come and push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down, push it down.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're inside of the studio, I do the jingle, so you can't remember, you know, you're like, have a jingle.
So
and then you do like 50, 60, 70 jingles, and then one man just message you back. Yo, what happened to my jingle? You feel bad in yourself. I say, oh God.
Yeah, that's another time we go studio.
Yeah, man. But if I say I send you some music, I get it all right.
Blessed Lord.
Be patient. Yes,
yeah,
man.
Blessed Lord. Clear. Thank you again for that connection. And definitely as we go out, I'm definitely going out and Heart Desire.
Yeah.
What's up with Heart Desire? Was that go ahead.
Heart Desire was a realization when I wake up forward. The first time I wake up and realize the most of what I even went dream towards was a waste of time. When I walk and look at what is happening. So Heart Desire is a reflection of what we see. It's like a My Concrete Jungle song that, you know. My song where I can look around and say, but wait. All these steel and glass, very few trees and grass. So unnatural we've become. Ooh. What will their children see? What will their future be? Why did man create this slum? Our heart desire. It's killing us, can't you see? Can't you see? Yeah, we just say, I just what man want to create, I to kill with. You know, a man want to rule the world, so I'm create this big old bomb, so. Yeah, and there's notice when I put it desire. Because you see the love from the heart, a different thing, but this desire, we have to be careful.
Yeah,
desire.
Right. On our way out, ladies and gentlemen, listen, love at this time. Ooh, yeah, Teacha D, respect up to the maximum.
Many times I stand and look at all these things around me. And in my mind I see how foolish we've become. All is green and white, the trees are dying slowly. But all we want to do is build a bigger bomb. With all this steel and glass, very few trees and grass. So unnatural we become. What will the children see? What will their future be? Why did man create this love? Our heart desire. It's killing us, can't you see? Can't you see? Our heart desire. Destroying everything. Destroying everything. Ask yourself like are we improving? Day by day we must pay for or die. Every day I try to gather my own understanding. Why would we hurt this earth? It's here for you and I. With all this steel and glass, very few trees and grass, so unnatural we become. What will the children see? What will their future be? Why did man create this love? Our heart desire. It's killing us, can't you see? Can't you see? Our heart desire. Destroying everything. Destroying everything. It's our desire. Our foolish way. Our foolish way. Killing us every day. It's our desire. Our foolish way. Our foolish way. Killing us, yeah. Our heart desire. It's killing us, can't you see? Can't you see? What will the children see? What will the future be? Why did man create this song? Our heart desire. It's feeling that can't you see? Can't you see? Our heart desire. Destroying everything. Destroying everything.
One love, one aim. Good night, y'all. Have yourself a beautiful weekend. You take it easy. On behalf of the Lion TV show, Teacha D, again, respect. We out of here. Good night, y'all. One love.